Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world-famous Improv. To ensure quality performance, we ask that you please refrain from yelling out, keep your table conversations to a minimum, silence all cell phones, and absolutely no photography or recording devices allowed. Now with that out the way, are you ready for a good time tonight? We ain't do better than that, as they said. We ready for a good time tonight? Everybody give it up for your host, Jericho Faustino!
That was a long walk. Sorry, I gotta catch my breath. Anyway, COVID's is a bitch. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful San Jose Improv. Make some noise for yourselves. Come on now. There you go. Yes. You guys braved COVID, rising gas prices, World War III. So, we really appreciate you guys coming out tonight, And give it up for the wait staff, everybody, working hard. And make some noise. Yeah, let them hear it. All right. Whew. Make some noise for me. Yeah, I'm your host, God damn it. My name is Jericho, and a little bit about me is I'm Filipino. Thank you. Do we got any Filipinos in here? All right, thank you. Allies, in case I get Asian hated, thank you. Yes, it's fun being Filipino, especially like being my kind of Filipino. Like, are you Filipino? You're not? Oh, you missing out. You should try it out. It's fun. Especially like being my type of Filipino. Like, I'm what you call the average Filipino, basic Pino, if you will. That means that I come with all the standard features of the average Filipino. Like, I could naturally sing and dance. And it's the shit. Especially like sitting in traffic. I ain't got no high-tech Bluetooth radio system or nothing. So I'm just hours in my car just, mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. It's like a switch. I could turn that shit on and off. You know what I'm saying? That's all natural, baby. That's straight natty. I ain't do no vocal warm-ups or nothing. That's all me, baby. That's in the blood. You can't teach that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what song that was. I just closed my eyes and let my ancestors hit shuffle and shit. Ave Marie. Spotify, $10 a month. I am Spotify. What are you talking about? I could dance too. I love dancing. I could break it down. Just give me a fucking raindrop with an 89 BPM. I'm good. DJ, hit me. DJ, kill that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rehearsed nothing. That's from the hip, boy. I ain't even stretched yet. You know what I'm saying? Watch me get loose. That's a true story. I tried out for the Jabberwockies. This is a true story. But I didn't know they had a weight limit, apparently. It is. Like, they didn't have any extra large mass left and shit, But it's fun, though, And that's just the basic Pinot, that comes with being Filipino. That ain't even the premium Pinots. Y'all ever seen these majestic, unicorns? You ever seen them before? Those are the Filipinos that can naturally sing and dance. And they could also naturally, take your blood pressure. It's crazy. I can't do that. I smoke too much weed. There's too much calculations and shit, But you be seeing them out in the wild, though, like at the nightclubs, you see in the dance floor, just ding, 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 ding. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you're about 103 over 65. Oh, we're good. Let's keep dancing. We're good. It's fun, though. You know what sucks about being Filipino is that I always get confused with a different race. I think it's my size. I'm 5'10", 260. Filipinos, we ain't supposed to be this big. So she said, yeah. All right, you ain't got to tag making me feel bad already. All right? You know, I got the body of a huge Filipino man or a small Samoan girl. You know, this. Well, you know, like she's going through puberty, her breasts are just coming in, you know? My voice hasn't dropped yet and shit. It hurts every time. Yeah. I remember the first time I ever got hashtag Stop Asian Hated in my face is I was in Hungary, in Budapest, right? And I was riding the taxi in Budapest, and the taxi driver picked me up, and he goes, "You're Chinese." Like he told me I was Chinese. I was like, Filipino. Then he goes, no, you know, last week I drove Chinese. You know, what it sounded like, it was like, yeah, your tricks won't work on me. You know? So anyway, you know, we're riding along and it's hot. It's humid, summertime in Budapest. And then I asked the driver, I politely asked him, I was like, excuse me, do you mind turning on the air conditioning? It's kind of hot back here. And then he goes, fucking Chinese. I got offended. I was like, hey, sir, you know, the Chinese people, we're very proud people. All right, we invented paper and gunpowder. What the fuck have Hungarian people invented? You know, oh, the Rubik's Cube. Fuck you, colored television, my ass. Shit, you know, I'm a proud Chinese Samoan woman, motherfucker. The fuck, you will not talk to me like that. You know. That's not what I said. What I did do is nothing, because I've seen the movie Taken, and this guy had human trafficker face, and I just kept my mouth shut. I just crossed my legs, just sweated my tits off, kind of like tonight. Anyway, man, one of my favorite fun facts I like to share about the Philippines is that we have the largest Muslim terrorist organization in all of Asia. Make some noise. Come on. Let them hear. Yeah. But the best part is that what they call themselves, you know what their name is? Their name is the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. M-I-L-F. MILF. That's a true story. You looking at me like I'm telling a make 'em up. Google Filipino MILF right now. Tell me what you see. Disgusting. Horrible shit. You got to add terrorists, though, because or else you get like a whole bunch of other. We don't talk about that mess. That's junk. Don't pay attention to that stuff. So this is a true story. On my way here, I saw an Asian woman taking a shit on the sidewalk. And before you ask, no, it was not in San Francisco. Yeah, it was in Union City, where I'm from. Yeah, and I don't know what you guys know about Union City, but we rarely have people just shitting on the sidewalk. You know, so whenever I have a chance to see someone's butthole in the wild, you know, that's like a shooting star for me, you know, like, whoa, did you see that, sweetie? That was a fast one, huh? Oh, make a wish, hey. What happened was I was driving, and I was stopped at a red light, and the light turns green, and no one's moving, right? So I look out my window, and I see an old, like 80-year-old Asian woman taking a shit on the sidewalk, just smoke, like do traditional shit, like they do in Asia, smoking a cigarette, not a fuck in the world, just, you know? I couldn't believe that shit. I was shocked. Me and the Mexican dude at the bus stop were just looking at each other like, you seeing that shit right now? It's like I don't know. The only people that didn't look shocked were the two white joggers who were just trying to not look racist. You know, they're passing by, they're all like, I don't see anything wrong here. I respect everyone's culture, you know. Stop Asian hate. Oh, excuse me, watch your step. And then she did the most cold-blooded shit, the most gangster shit I have ever seen. You ever see someone do one of these power moves right here while they're taking a shit? They're just looking at you in the eyes. Like, she did this. She stared at me in my eyes. She went. And then she got into a burgundy Mercedes E-Class and drove off. That's a real story. That's some crazy rich Asian shit, like for real. You know how gangster you gotta be to just shit wherever you want? Not even wipe, just pull up your shitty pants. Because you could afford to buy like multiple pants and shit, you know? And then drive off in a shit-smelling luxury vehicle. That's my dream right there. She probably like the head of Yakuza or some shit. Got tattooed all up in her back, got machete marks or whatever. Anyway, I'm trying to get that rich. You guys watch that new Netflix show, Crazy Rich Mexicans? You guys, I think it's called Narcos. Or it's, oh man, it's not a comedy. It's nothing like Crazy Rich Asians. It's actually kind of sad, but they have a great soundtrack. But anyway, you guys are cool. Are you guys like me? Do you guys hate it when you get a leg cramp while you're masturbating? And then, you try to pull your car over, but then you got too much lube in your hand. You can't grab the steering wheel, right? And then, you swerve, you hit a tree. You hurt your neck because you weren't wearing a seatbelt because you had it wrapped around your neck. You know what I'm saying? And then the driving instructor fails you? What type of bullshit? I think it's because I'm Asian. Anyway, thank you guys for laughing along with me. We're going to have a great show tonight. Make some noise, everybody. You guys ready to have some good comedy tonight? All right, you guys.